From your perspective, in ideal world, in ideal schools, what would be the top 3 skills, social skills that children should learn and should sort of observe?
Top 3 social skills?
Yeah.
Well, the first one that comes to mind, and probably one of the hardest, is listening. To be an effective listener, it's a lifelong process. How to fully validate and empathize, to separate needs from solutions. And once you master that, you can relate to almost anyone. The next would probably be, I think, confidence, able to feel comfortable asserting yourself respectfully and appropriately, knowing when, where, and how. And the third, I don't know if it's a social skill per se, but I think it's having an awareness of the forest and not just the trees. Looking at the big picture, whether that's in the social situation in which you find yourself or the society as a whole. And as we can understand the big picture, it informs our decisions on a small scale. That's very hard to teach, but I think the way that the Lighthouse manifests that is that we try to create a culture and a system here of mutual respect and empowerment, where when something's going on in an individual context, we can look at it from the whole establishment, the whole society itself. So let's see if I can think of an example. Let's take the grades, as we mentioned earlier, the grading system. If a student is uncomfortable with this process, or a parent, or a teacher, that expression of frustration or disappointment isn't just about that individual. They're expressing something that everybody within the system feels. The sense of being judged, or the pressure to perform, and so forth. So it's a systemic issue as much as it is a personal issue. And by seeing it on both levels and being willing to question on both levels, it gives you a whole different range of answers, which normally in society or in life or in schools, it's the individual who has the problem. I'll give you a more common example: suicide. Or in schools, what we see is a lot of teenagers who are self-mutilating. Okay. On the surface, people treat this as an individual issue, when ultimately that's the last thing it is. It's an expression of something that's not working in that society, in that culture, in that school, and in that family. And all of these layers and levels have to be brought into question if you're going to deal with this symptom as a symptom, and not as an individual problem or expression of individual or family dysfunction.